Now, what happens when you share the gospel and you get to the end and you ask someone what circle they're in, and they say brokenness, and you say, basically, do you want to repent? Are you ready to trust the gospel? Well, you can hear a lot of different kinds of responses. And so we want to talk about those responses now. So tell me, what are some of the different responses you may hear? Well, you may hear, no, go away. You may hear, I'll think about it. Somebody may say, yeah, I want to believe. And somebody may say, hey, this is really cool. I'm already a Christian. So those are the 4 basic responses that you hear when you share the gospel. So we've got this tool that I want to share with you that's going to help you know how to navigate those responses. Okay? So when they say no, and that could sound like different things. Hey, leave me alone, go away. Hey, thanks for sharing. It's good for you, not for me. Well, whatever it is, this is a red light. This is a no thank you, not interested. And what you want to do is say, well, I hope you'll remember this. Wow. Remember this if you ever find yourself in a place of brokenness. Okay? And then keep sharing. Don't get discouraged. God has prepared people to hear this message. They're out there. Keep sharing. Okay? So we're gonna move on. All right, now then somebody may say, maybe. Okay? And again, this could sound like different things. Hey, that's really interesting, something I probably want to think more about. Hey, I think I need some time to process that. I heard somebody say one time, I think I just need to take this slow. So whatever it is, it's a yellow light. And what we want to do is reconnect with that person. Okay, so we're going to ask them, hey, I understand that you want to think about this. That's probably smart. Well, let me just throw something out there. Is there a time that you and I could get back together and maybe talk about this some more? I'd love to share with you some more about who Jesus is and the kind of things he said and did. Okay, so we're going to ask them, hey, can we reconnect and talk more about this? And what we want to do is find out when it's a good time to meet up, where, and who else could you bring with you? When, where, who? 3 very important questions with a yellow light. Hey, when can you meet up? How's tomorrow? What about this weekend? When's a good time for you? Where's a good spot? Where's your favorite place to go? Could we meet at your house, your favorite coffee shop? And hey, do you know anybody else that might want to get in on this conversation? When, where, who? And what you want to do when you meet back up is share stories of hope. We have 7 simple stories that talk about the hope that Jesus offers, and it's Jesus interacting with people and showing them love and giving them hope. These are a really great way to start helping somebody process what they're saying they might be interested in. Okay, and then there's some people that are going to say, yes, I'm ready to believe. I'm ready to trust Christ. So that's a green light. That's exciting. So what we want to help them do is respond. We want to help them respond to what God's doing in their life. And I usually say something really simple like, hey, if that's where your heart is and you're ready to turn to Christ and give him your life, believe in him, the best thing you could do is tell God that. Tell God what you're feeling. Tell him what's on your heart. So you want to help them respond. And then it's really important that you do the same thing here. You want to follow up. Okay? So respond and follow up. And so what 3 questions are we going to ask? When? There's some urgency here. You want to meet up as soon as possible. Okay? Hey, what are you doing later on tonight? What are you doing right now? Do you have time to keep talking now? Where? Where's a good spot? Again, we're looking for something they're comfortable with. We want to meet them on their turf. And who else? This is a great question. This is the first opportunity this person might have to go ahead and share their testimony as a brand new believer with some of their friends or family. So, hey, who else could you bring with you? So this is really important. And then what we're going to do is we're going to teach them the 411. And then after that, you'll start the 7 commands. So this is what you would do with a green light. Now, there's one more response. You might get somebody that says, cool. Or, in other words, hey, I'm a Christian. I like this. This is really cool. It's a great tool. I like how you did that. And so what you want to do is you want to train them. Basically say, hey, is this something you think you could do? Yeah, I think I could do it. Well, why don't you give it a shot? Here's a blank piece of paper. Here, you can look at mine while you try to talk through this. Right? Just do something to try to get them going and start training them. And then cast a little vision for them that they could share this with someone they know. Right? So, hey, who do you know living in brokenness? Ultimately, what you want to do is share the 411 with them. But just start the conversation, start moving the conversation toward them sharing the gospel. And if they continue to be open, then the 411 has everything that they would need to begin sharing the gospel, making disciples. So this is our gospel responses tool.